Serial killer dinner party. So last Saturday, my dad announced he was going to host a fancy dinner party to elevate our social standing, which is ambitious considering our last family gathering involved a heated debate over which brand of cheese puffs left the least residue. Naturally, my mom was suspicious, but Dad insisted we all dress up and prepare to act regal. I should have realized something was off when he spent all afternoon watching old James Bond movies while wearing his bathrobe and slippers. The evening arrived and, to my horror, Dad greeted our guests at the door in that same ratty bathrobe, a plastic tiara perched jauntily over his bedhead. He waved everyone in while humming the theme from Downton Abbey and led us to the dining room, which he'd adorned with paper doilies and a centerpiece made from a tower of Cocoa Puffs boxes. The fine china he proudly displayed was the same set we usually reserve for microwaving leftovers, except now, each plate was artfully arranged with a single serving of cereal, complete with a tiny silver spoon. By then, our guests were exchanging those polite, strained smiles that say, "Is this a hostage situation?" But things got weirder when the doorbell rang again, and in walked my best friend dressed as a giant waffle, followed by my cousin in a full-body banana suit, and my uncle dressed as what I can only assume was a rogue Pop-Tart. Apparently, Dad's invitations had included a line in tiny print, "Dress as your favorite breakfast food for a surprise." I guess everyone took that more seriously than we did. As we all sat around the table, Tony the Tiger, an anthropomorphic egg, and what I eventually realized was my neighbor as a strip of bacon, I finally asked Dad what all this was about. He grinned, raised his bowl, and declared, "Welcome to my serial killer party. Looks like you've all been caught." Spoon-handed,